First pitch moments away at Chase Field. It's the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. Alex Meyer will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Chase Utley will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 110.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. One on the way. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first by Hill, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Yasiel Puig will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The check on Rollins, now the pitch. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Three and 2, here it is. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Adrian Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Andre Ethier will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll be opposed by a former All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander Scott Kazmir. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. No problem here. 1 away. And that was the circle changeup to record the out that time, and he'll need that moving forward, as we'll give you a look at the rest of his scouting report right there. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. In there for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Michael Lee will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 24.
Thomas will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And the throw's behind him that time as it gets right by him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Disappointing for him behind the plate, because I think he had a good shot at throwing his man out. But as you can see, this throw just sort of takes off on him, and it goes straight into center field.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. After 1, no score. Juan Uribe will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Juan Uribe.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Jacques Peterson.
Jacques Peterson will be the batter. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Kemp will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Good fastball there by Kazmir. 0-1. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was 1 homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history, so that tells you how good he was that year.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Kemp will take the turn and head for home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Aaron Hill will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Get him to second, all right?
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Barehanded for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Batting 8, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away.
Here we go.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Utley for 1. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Scott Kazmir will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3.
Kazmir.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Chase Utley will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, yo, try and open your eyes next time.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first, and Utley's retired, 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Go, Diamondbacks.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Up high, 2-1 now. Two 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed 2-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Yasiel Puig will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1. For Rollins, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Let's go.
Now the 0-1 is hit on the ground for the second baseman Hill. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Alex Meyer makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Alex Meyer.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Kazmira looked to first here, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Ball one. Two out with the man at first.
Here we go.
2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Let's go, D-back.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Andre Ethier will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Thomas will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 24.
Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0. Come on, D-back.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Here we go.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
I
3-1.
got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Puig is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First offering on the way. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Kemp's going to try for 3. The relay. And Kemp will wheel all the way into third with a triple.
Good opportunity for him here as he's into third with his second triple of the year.
First baseman, Mark
Trumbo will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And that misses for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A man at third with one away. Late swing here as this is pushed softly over toward the right side. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
Aaron Hill will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Let's go, D-backs.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. A few steps to his left, there's Rollins. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the D-backs 2, and the Dodgers nothing. Jacques Peterson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Jacques Peterson.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Scott Kazmir.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things on the shoulders of Scott Kazmir, the pitcher. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 coming. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Kurt Suzuki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher Kurt Suzuki.
And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward right field. Puig is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Now batting, pitcher Alex Meyer.
Alex Meyer will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Peterson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Marcell Ozuna will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. fouled straight back. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Come on!
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're up 2-0. Chase Utley will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
One, 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on now, let's get a K right here!
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Ozuna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
You're nothing!
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Another fastball, another called strike. 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Puig is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Michael Lee will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Taken there by Uribe. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 24.
Thomas will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Matt Kemp will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front, and before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
What was that?
A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Throw it by him. Right.
And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Andre Ethier will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Kemp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Juan Uribe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Come on now.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Throw it by him. Come on, quick it by.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Jacques Peterson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Let's go.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
They finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Oliver Perez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Oliver
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Strike this guy out. Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Joel Peralta will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Carlos Ruiz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mark Trumbo will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
leading up for the Diamondbacks. First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Down and away, ball 1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. To the shortstop, Rollins. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
1 away now for the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1.
2-1.
One out, nobody on.
Good eye.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Up with it is Rollins. On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this is past Uribe on down the line. A fair ball.
Now batting, catcher, Oliver Perez.
DJ LeMahieu is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Jeremy Hellickson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jeremy Hellickson.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Here we go, turn go.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Your ball, your strike.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Runner at first, and the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so It's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with. And then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Yasiel Puig will stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. In there. Strike 2. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Men on third with 2 down. Way outside. 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and I think you know who this fellow is by now. It's the all-star right-hander Brian Wilson who's set to take over. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. To J-Roll out at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Adeiny Echeverria will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming from Wilson. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Not close. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Three and 2 now as Wilson runs the count full. The pitch. Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Brad Ziegler is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Adrian Gonzalez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. And you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. high. Ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
"3-2, here it comes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think he should be on first base right now.
Andre Ethier will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single.
That's what you do against a sinker baller. If that ball's fading away, go right back up the middle with it. He just bounces this one right into center field.
Juan Uribe will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
That's right.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Wandy Rodriguez will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
32, Wandy Rodriguez.
Howie Kendrick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
And that misses inside 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Ian Kinsler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Ian Kinsler.
Chris Heisey will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 28, Chris Heisey.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 2-1. So long from Phoenix.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 2 runs, 7 hits, No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.